Hi
Good
guys.
morning.
Welcome to WRME Live. I'm just happy to be here. Carl had an appointment this morning and I'm happy to fill in.
So you got us.
You got me in my casual t-shirt because, as you guys might recall, I have my kids on Friday. Is this important? Oh look, we're live on Facebook. Thank you, telephone. I gotta get used to that. I forgot. I haven't been off here that long and I've already kind of forgotten that I get notified when we're live.
Sorry, wrong way. I was making sure we had volume.
You screamed at them. How dare you?
I did.
Oh,
Just to make sure y'all were awake.
the market's still pretty hot out there, guys. We're seeing signs that it's starting to level back out, but it's still a seller's market out there.
Yes.
And so, how do I word this? About 90% of all people looking to buy a house use a realtor. Have a property on the MLS. So, I guess this video...
Multiple listing service.
Thank you. So this video is why list with a realtor? And the first thing is, that's where the buyers are. If you get with a proper realtor, they'll get on the multiple listing service, and it's seen by all the other realtors. Why would you want to remove 90% of the possible buyers, like a grand percentage of your possible buyers, by not having it where people can see it?
And just so you put in there, we also send out other sites and you've never even heard of. So, I don't even remember.
I can't name them all, but that includes Realtor.com. That's a good healthy one to go look at. Homes.com. Unfortunately, it goes as is it still? No, I think they broke the deal off with Zillow. Well, we'll check Zillow, but we know for sure Realtor.com, gobs of other ones, and it's just gotta get in front of people. So that's one main reason using a realtor.
So if you find a home site that does with homes, it's more likely there.
Mm-hmm.
The other benefit is we know the market. So we aren't just looking on the street, Joe Bob's house sold for $150, so mine has to be $150. It may or may not. Yours could be worth more. Yours might be worth a little less because that might have more square footage. It might be, more updated. There'd be some stuff that makes it worth a little more, or it might be worth less.
Or then there's leveling out value and desirability.
Yes.
From experience, we know our market and know that a pool, since a ground pool, might add a little bit of value, but the value of what it costs to put the pool in does increase desirability.
For certain people. Not for everybody.
Not for everybody. If you've got that's like, I don't care if there's that doesn't, but if they're absolutely adamant on a pool or a shop huge right now, they have the land to build a shop, or a shop that is big enough that they can get started and expand, or a number of things. And so people want X, Y, and Z. And so from experience in the market, we can be like, cool, let's look for a shop or enough land that you can build. Or if we're going to list, this angle we're going with, acres and Mustang, real popular now. List it based on our reach, all the records we have, comparables, etc. But it might go a lot faster because it has a more desirable item on it, such as the shop.
The other thing that helps that is having it priced right. If you're priced low, even me wonder what's wrong with the house.
Correct.
If it's way below market value and there's no as is going on or anything like that, they'll be worried that something is wrong.
Yep. And if it's on the market too long right now, at least, it's still pretty darn hot that if it's on the market 3 weeks, you can't stop from going wrong. You want right the first time to try and get the best first go a long way. So professional photos, good layout, good marketing from your realtor will get you quite a bit more in front and have that best presentation to get it under listed, presented, and hopefully under contract quickly.
But the other thing you got to consider if you're going to list your house on your own, you're going to have to schedule all the showings. You're going to have to answer all the calls. You're going to have to be there.
Yep.
You're going to have to do the open houses. You're going to have to pay for marketing, photos. Are you going to do ads? All these things that a realtor or a real estate professional would be doing. So, do you work a normal 5 job? Are you able to answer your phone? Can you coordinate these things coming in and out? So your phone number has to be out there. An email address has to be out there. Not everybody's comfortable with that. You're dealing with somebody else when it comes to paperwork, negotiating. or have the money to pay cash before you let them into your house to see it.
You're letting strangers into your home in either situation. But would you rather be that person letting a complete stranger into your house, or would you rather a realtor or real estate professional? Real estate professionals have to go through federal and state background checks. We have to have our fingerprints done, all sorts of things just to become a realtor.
A real estate
Professional, thank you, because there is a difference. And so before they show a house, a proper real estate professional will more likely know the person well enough to do showings with them, know if they're pre-approved, pre-qualified, or have proof of funds. That's where they have cash in the bank, a letter or a banker that can vouch for that. And you're getting, that professional is going to have more information and they're going to walk into any old house completely cold. We're not crazy. We like living, and we don't want anything to go wrong. So I would rather a realtor show this house, or a professional. They've got background checks. They have skin in the game. And they're going to be keeping an eye on this person.
And we vetted our clients. We're responsible for our clients.
We are responsible for what happens while we are showing that house. Our job is to access it and secure the property before we leave, and to clients as they go through to make sure the hands stay where they need to be and answer any questions.
Okay to open a kitchen cabinet or a closet to check it out, but not okay to open up the dresser drawers.
Yes. There's
stuff like that.
Medicine cabinet stuff. It's one thing to open and close it. It's another thing to stop and stare. There's lots of little things that we get trained on. So they're not just complete strangers going through the house. You're going with actual trained professionals to try and keep as little and as presentable balance for everyone involved.
So pretty much benefits, someone else is handling all the phone calls, all that. You get a better idea of your house's value than guessing.
Gosh, yes. Don't trust Zillow.
And there's a lot of times that you could make less, even less than that 6% you'd be saving by listing with somebody. So talk to someone.
It just goes along, and we can see things on the back that it's public record. We just know how to hunt, and we have programs and tools to get stuff close to us. And so we have a listing coming up where we found out there might be a square footage discrepancy to the price of the home. We talked to the homeowner. The homeowner's like, I pay for it. No, what it is so we can list it properly. It was the homeowner's decision, but it would be worth it to confirm that it is a larger square footage and might be able to get a little bit out of it justifiably.
And that just came because they couldn't see something we could see. They could see what was listed on county, but they couldn't see what we saw in the back end, which would show the discrepancy.
The back end showed the discrepancy. It'll actually tax square footage this, MLS square footage that, per past listing points. And when there's a discrepancy like that, a real professional will devise methods to address it and correct it before it becomes a problem later.
Yes.
I have had in the past deals bust over 10 square feet. It's only happened once, but you can't help but be like, calm down.
Right.
But they did this funky thing with a closet, took up some additional square footage, and it was a big deal to the buyer. Everyone's different. Maybe that could have been prevented. Maybe not. Who knows? But measuring service situation might have changed a few things. Because this is an official record. It says this. I'm not going off the county. I'm not going off the seller. I'm going off a professional who has been right.
Comment, questions, concerns, whatever.
Clearly, we could talk about this all day. But send us a message, or maybe if you
or go over your options. Maybe you're just thinking about it, but you're not sure. Or talk.
Well, you guys know I'm a big fan of Alta. If you think you might need a solution to get out of your home or your property problem, give us a call, send us a message, and we might have an option available or know who to connect you with to help you out. Because we're more than just buying and selling houses. We're helping getting you to the lender so you can be ready. We're helping you connect with an investor if you need to sell a rental property that's really rough. Lots of options and variables. It's not just let's list your house, although I'd love to. In the meantime, this is WRME Live, where we do real life, real world real estate every day.